Yeah, I bet you didn't expect this, huh? Bonus streams. But then, so today's gonna be about pretty obvious. We need, well, a metric ton. So, what are we gonna do today? Like, I don't want to do this one because, hey, got work to do. Alright, well, this thing is still like hogging all the space I can get for it. So, I need a. Yeah,
The express has been a.
I raised the volume. What else do we get? Big data bank. How many creatures? Okay, what did they drop? And that helps. Like, hey, it would be nice to know what did they drop, huh? Olden sent me to chase up this painting. Rational analysis. Well, I guess I did the good ending. I don't mind.
It's getting late. Where to now?
I'm just glad I don't have to do any fights. Listen. Because here's the thing. I'm not very well equipped for fights. If it weren't for you guys and some few other people on Discords, and they're just only talk to the old people. Got your rare done. You know, by the way, for any of you watching out here in the future, just know that I did not name my character Raymond because I knew about this case. It was because I was playing a lot of Rayman 3. And you know what? I wanted to show my affection for the game. Alright. Back to managing.
Welcome.
I think this is what I'm gonna have to be doing. So, sorry. Okay. Let's do it. Next business day. New recruits. A little expensive, but hey. I'll take him. Alright. Well, these still work, so. Alright, so General Hall. Interior. Sounds like a bit of a. I still at the moment, but. Yeah. Great, I made it. Okay. On with the management. This is what we're going to be doing today. So let's just rename the stream to Museum Raymond. There we go. Well, I think that's all we're going to be doing today. Oh dear. Not exactly what I planned for today, but hey, what do I know? I don't know, more leveling up. A pretty hard hit on the education values, so this will do. Just level this up for now. Yeah. Next business day. So we can get serval, huh? Alright. Oh, hold on. Alright, just copy the link of the stream. Alright. Let's go get some. Hello. Interesting in volunteering at the museum? Seems like you're not interested. Sure, leave it to me. Hmm. Hmm. Looks surprisingly formal. Lens? It's already good. Yeah. Looks fine to me. My head is empty.
Careful now. Don't get you.
And I got. I'm getting some interesting visitors. That was fast. Seems like time for me to go. Oh dear. Well, I might as well go through it. Let's begin. Hmm. Nah. Hmm. Okay, what am I doing wrong? Okay. Maybe I'm just doing... Maybe I'm picking the right... Let's pick this one. Okay. Alright, reckon I'll keep managing the thing with Bob. Here. Oh, we don't have to. Well, there's still rewards involved, so... So, hey. I won't object. Alright. 36. I think we could afford the costs. Back to managing. Where can we go here? That's a little tricky. Okay, that screws me up. I will not front. But I reckon it's this cannon here.
Feel free to have a look around.
That exhibit. Give me a moment. Ha! Alright.
Welcome.
Back to managing. Apparently have the fun part. Well, we just know what we have. Then we'll talk. Back to managing. Yeesh. What's this say? Okay. Yeah, let's just keep managing. Next day. Begin.
It's getting late. Where to now?
I wish you all a journey that
Hello.
is free of illness.
There's the volunteer at the museum. Here's an application form. Huh. I'll turn in the form for you. Of course. I'll be there. V. Hasn't you in a long time either. Let's start. Dude, so what happened to the surname? Thanks for sharing, right? What about more powers? But given that I have to ask questions, I have a bad feeling about this. Next time. What about the hospitals? What about the Rivertown's orphanage? No more questions. Easy.
Welcome.
I had no doubts at all. Well, before we go into recruitment, our manager. Next day. Okay. Let's see. Where's this go? Leave it. Alright. Can't manage it. Onward. Alright, to the robot settlement. Okay, what the heck, game? Well, whatever. Not like I expected this to be an easy go, easy come, easy go. Yeah, where the heck? Photo, something, but what is it? Now go away.
A guest with no manners, huh?
That's very troublesome.
Enemy data secure. Net markers active. Time for a good old counterattack. Time to twirl.
Oh! Just what the doctor ordered.
Let's make it quick. How about this?
Whew.
Reach the end of the story in your own way.
That is big though. I'll give him that much. Does my guy just... My guy has to be swole to be able to carry that. Dang.
Glad to see you here at the museum.
Found an exhibit item. Fantastic.
Welcome.
Alright, back to management. There's still a couple more to go, huh? Alright. Well, alright, let's start managing. Phase 3.
Good to
Hi,
see
Miss
you.
Bella.
The General Hall has been receiving a lot of visitors lately. The yearning for history and art has reawakened in the hearts of Belovagians, thanks to your superb management.
Hey, pleasure I can help.
You know, I never guessed you'd become a pro at this job. I only wanted you to experience the fun of working here.
Well, credit where it's due, I do like how I do like the ease of navigation in each interface. So, what universe? You have my respect for that.
So I'm curious, how do you like being the museum manager?
Yeah, look,
I know, right?
it's fun because
It really gives you a sense of accomplishment.
well, I didn't like. Well, the thing that makes it fun is it's easy to understand. So I guess I can call it fun.
There's something else I wanted to talk to you about. There's been a new development in the museum theft case. First, I need to show you something. Here, this way. After the General Hall opened to the public, the Silvermane Guards and Wildfire did a follow-up investigation. And here we are. The item that's supposed to be in this exhibit is a modern sculpture called Gears and Wisdom.
I've never heard that before.
It's a little hard to describe. Sort of abstract. It's made of gears and mechanical parts, and it's about the same height and weight as the average person. Basically, it's too heavy for someone to just pick up and run off with. As you can see, this sculpture was placed at the entrance hall of the Industrial Hall because it symbolizes the industrial spirit that Belabagians have lived, breathed, and produced for centuries.
Okay. Go on.
Without it, the Industrial Hall loses its soul. We have to retrieve the sculpture before we can open to the public.
Where should we look?
It seems we'll have to make another visit to the underworld.
Look at that. Who knows? Making a new one could be hellish.
It took nearly 20 years from design
If it's
to
as abstract
completion
as
to
you
make
say it
Gears
is,
and Wisdom.
I can't imagine
Can't
trying to
let
make
all
one.
that
a new
painstaking
one
work
from
and
scratch.
talent go to waste. We have to get it back.
20 years? Oh, we gotta get it back.
I received some intel just earlier today. Someone said they found clues related to a gang of thieves in the Underworld's robot settlement. I don't know if they'll lead us to the sculpture, but it's worth a try. We can head over to the robot settlement as soon as you're ready.
Let's go get the
Let's head out
sculptor.
There's quite... Where do we start?
Claire.
Huh? Ah, you mean the little girl in red? I remember her. I saw her in the overworld at Lady Bronya's succession ceremony. I don't know if she can give us any leads, but it's always good to say hi to a friend. Basic courtesy, right?
Don't underestimate Clara. She has Svarog.
Ah, it's Big Brother! And Miss Pelagia Sergeyevna!
Ooh.
You remember my full name? This kid is really something. Nice to meet you, Clara. What brings you to the robot settlement?
Well, something strange
think she has
happened
cool
in the
feet.
settlement recently. I'm asking the grown-ups who live
It's
nearby
easy.
if they know anything
I hope
about
it's
it.
not easy for her to get cold feet.
Something strange. Can you share any details?
I can't imagine the
Well,
temperature.
recently, a lot of the
I
little
like ice,
robots
but
in the
I
settlement
also
started
like,
behaving
not freezing to
strangely.
death.
It's like they malfunctioned suddenly,
Well, they kind of do.
all at the same time.
I'm gonna freeze and melt.
They started roaming around, breaking into people's tents, destroying their belongings. It was a real headache for the people living here.
Never quite there now in the world.
Yet Mr. Svarog scanned the robots for irregularities, but the results all came back normal. So, I don't think it's a hardware issue.
So they're malfunctioning collectively.
So it's a software issue. Feel like they could use our help.
You're right. Since we're already here...
We could.
Clara, we'll help you investigate what's going on with the robots.
Look, it's worth a try because, hey, it could give us a lead.
Really? But don't you and Miss Pale have something important to do?
It'll be fine. We have other people in the underworld working on the investigation too.
Also, I
Besides,
didn't expect
we don't have
to
any clues yet,
take out the dog for
so
fun.
we may as well do something useful.
So I'm kind of
Thanks
made
a
my
lot.
peace with that.
I was worried about handling the robots on my own, but with your help, it should be
My
easy.
only complaint with Honkai Star Rail
The duty of the Silvermane
Would be-
Guards is to serve the people.
is if I expect the character to
So
follow
where
me,
can we find these robots?
I'd like to
Clara,
have that as
can
an
you lead the
extra.
way?
Of course. Just follow me. Oh, look, over there. There's definitely something wrong with that robot.
Looks normal enough on the surface. Let's take a closer look.
As long as
I remember inviting you.
Rules are made to be broken!
Time to twirl! Look out! Time to twirl! We have the upper hand. I'll contain them. Time to twirl! Do you know who I am? Ever see a diamond
thing first.
this big? All yours!
oh no,
Time to twirl!
What about this?
okay, this is manageable.
This, that.
It's a crossbar.
You must be honored to meet me. This is gonna hurt.
There we go.
So aggressive. Are all the robots in the settlement like this?
Not
No,
necessarily.
it must be malfunctioning. Sorry, little robot, but it looks like you're sick. I'm gonna take off your shell and give you a checkup.
Look,
This component doesn't seem like it belongs here.
Claire, can I take a look?
Oh, of course.
There's no mistaking it. This component was taken from Gears and Wisdom.
Who would do such a depraved thing?
Who do you think? It's obviously the same people who stole the meteor fragment. No wonder Wildfire and the Silvermane Guards were never able to find Gears and Wisdom. Keeping such a conspicuous piece of art around wouldn't go unnoticed. The thieves must have disassembled it and hidden the parts inside the robots. But the best laid plans of snow, mice, and men often go awry. They didn't realize the parts would interfere with the robots' systems and cause them to run amok. Now we just need to find all the malfunctioning robots and retrieve the sculpture pieces one by one.
Do whatever the
I
world so.
never imagined this would help you solve the case. That's great.
Those streetlight buns are gonna be when I have to fight to retrieve the pieces.
Let's get to work then. We're going to get all the stolen pieces back.
And
The grown-up said that the spot
Oh
where the
my goodness.
malfunctioning robots appeared is in this direction. Let's go look over there, big brother.
oh, hold on. There we go. You know, I guess I was just not
The lucky
used to
one today.
them not being
Commencing
hostile
support.
when they see me.
Oh,
That was a real shocker.
enemy data secured. Network is activated. Time for a good old counterattack. Maybe you can keep it down.
Let's make it quick.
Time to twirl.
Yeah, that's fine.
A guest with no manners, huh? Enemy targets detected. Enough. Time to twirl. Do you know who I am? Ever see a diamond this big? It's all yours.
Please tell him. Hey,
Time to twirl.
Let's go. About this.
do it.
The little robots in this area should all be back to normal now.
We also got some parts of the sculpture back. It's not a lot, but it's a start.
Let's start looking in the next area.
Rules are made to be broken!
Time to twirl! Commencing support. This, that, and... What are you looking at? Maybe you can keep it down?
I'll do it. Well, that went well.
The combat report will be ready soon.
Keep at it. Keep at it.
There we go. There is all good patched up now. Let's go. Oh,
I don't remember inviting you. Inputting commands. Woo. Enemy data secured.
also, I think I should force
Network
the wall.
activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
I just want to force it. It's already great.
You must
My
be
current
honored to
condition.
meet me.
My current state. I need all the help I can get.
Time to twirl. Time to twirl.
Do you know who I am?
So
Ever see a
forcing
diamond
the
this big?
quite different.
All yours. Looks like we rescued all the robots in this area too.
But still not enough.
This is taking longer than I imagined. At this pace, it'll take us the entire day to fix all these robots.
Is it necessary to find all of them?
I get what you're saying, but... All right, I give up. That sculpture has dozens of individual parts. There's no way we'll recover them all at this rate.
Like, we could probably get smaller ones to help
Just
out.
need enough parts to put it back together. As for the rest, I'll have replacements made. But you have to promise to keep this a secret. You too, Clara.
Don't worry. I'll keep your plan super secret, Miss Payla.
Thanks, Clara. Let's get on to the next area then.
Alright. I mean, I was willing to find all 50 of them. Huh. Like, I wouldn't object to that. Oh, that looks like trouble.
Keep your voices down. It's a big one.
This is gonna stop the robot. Thought we would detect this.
I guess that's true.
Oh, poor little Grizzly. There must be a lot of sculpture parts jammed inside. Let's go give him a checkup.
Aye, aye. I got a bad feeling about this. That was fast.
Phew. All finished. This robot will reboot on its own after a while. Let's leave him be. Miss Pela, here's all the sculpture pieces I found.
Good work, Clara. Let's see here. We still don't have anywhere near enough.
What, do you want to fix some robots? I'm ready to
Do
help.
we have any other choice? I am starting to feel a little worn out, though.
I know. How about we go talk to Mr. Svara? He might not be able to round up the robots, but I'm sure he'll have some good ideas.
I've never met Svarog before. I heard he's not easy to get along with.
Don't worry. Mr. Svarog has warmed up to guests a lot more now. I'll explain the whole situation to him. Here, this way.
Only 6. I think we got a warp here.
Huh? Is Mr. Svarog talking to other children?
Clara, you have returned, and you have brought with you the Outsider and Querying Database. Silvermane Guard Intelligence Officer Pelageya Sergeyevna, it is a pleasure to meet you.
It's nice to meet you, Mr. Svarog.
Hey! Big Sis Clara's back!
Big sis, hello. What brings you two here today?
These 2 young humans found a suspicious batch of components. They wish to deliver them to me to earn my appreciation.
I think we.
However, the origin of these components is unknown, and they have no
Let's have Bella
practical
search
utility. It is
Suspicious components? Can we have
Let's
a
have
look
an
at them?
appraisal.
as you wish.
Sure enough, these parts are from the museum's sculpture.
They found way more parts than we did.
Yep, we were outdone by a couple of kids. Kind of embarrassing when you think about it.
Me and my sister were playing outside. We heard some grown-ups talking about what they were going to do with the parts. It seemed suspicious. They were acting a little sneaky. We hid in the shadows and waited until we heard them snoring.
And then we quietly dragged away the boxes with the parts in and gave them to Mr. Svarog.
That was really risky behavior. If those grown-ups had woken up, things could have gotten really dangerous for you two.
Aye. You can say that again.
We were just trying to help.
Oh, what? Don't cry. Listen. These parts don't belong to Mr. Svarog, but you two were still a big help to us.
Yeah, you two are real lifesavers.
I am unable to determine the logic behind this series of events, but if your actions have benefited him and his companion, then you are indeed worthy of praise, little girl.
See? I told you Mr. Svarog had warmed up to gases.
Really? So, we were a big help, weren't we? Awesome!
With these parts, we should have enough to put the sculpture back together. More or less.
More or less.
This isn't good. If what those kids said is true, then the museum thieves have operatives working in the settlement. I'll get in touch with the Wildfire and the Silvermane guards right away, and have them investigate the matter thoroughly. But for now, let's take the parts we have back to the museum, or we'll be here all night.
Well, I don't have all night. But
It's getting late. Where to now?
If I'd known how much work this was going to be, I would have enlisted more help. But see the final product for yourself. Not too shabby, is it?
how different is it from the original?
Well, as long as you don't pull out the blueprints and spend dozens of hours
I
comparing,
can't imagine.
this version
'cause-
is virtually indistinguishable from the original. Excellent work.
Alright. That's good enough
With
then.
years of wisdom back, the Industrial Hall can reopen to the public. If you're still interested in managing the museum, why don't you go talk to Miss Eris about opening up the Industrial Hall? In the meantime, I'll follow up on the exhibit theft case. I wonder if any new clues were found over in Svalrog's domain. I'll let you know if we get any new leads. I have a hunch that we're close to uncovering the culprit behind the curtain.
Yeah, let's do it. Yowza, that's a lot. Man. Alright. We're getting materials. Alright, well, this thing's already max level. Okay, so here's the thing I don't get. Why at 15, huh? I know 15 is a composite number, but come on. Come on. Well, this isn't. Of course. Raymond. I mean, there's some relics. Hey, I didn't take long. There we go. This is a radio. Huh, not bad.
Welcome.
Let's get managing. Alright. Perkins the robot, huh? Okay. So. Good. There's loop and but that's up. Yeah. I got the puns for it. Alright. And start the management. Sweet. Just chill out. Not a problem. More management. Alright. We've been doing this song and dance until we drop. Let's grab hook. Although I'm surprised we didn't heard. Once again. Child labor.
It's getting late. Where to now?
Great Hook is certainly in high spirits. Interested in volunteering? Volunteering is when you volunteer to help somebody else out. Yeah. It's volunteer. Before we get going, you may have to fill out an application. Here's the application form. Well, I can't say I'm not surprised at how this would turn out. Alright, so what should I say here? I don't want to... Like, I want Hook to pass. But at the same time... What if I let her down? Alright. Well, I want to go past. Let me give you a resume to look. Oh, I got a bad feeling about this. Alright, Sarah's here's a resume. Are you here to... Why are you here? Where's Bella? So why is that? That's fine. I'm used to it. Oh, at least Clara's handling the interview, so maybe there's a chance. Let's start. Well, don't be nervous. Huh? You're just trying to take back control of the interview. Look, I'm all about teasing her, but if the place becomes a train wreck, I don't want Pella to suffer from this train wreck. Look, I got one of those. This interview is getting out of hand. What great is an amazing interview. So, what's the next question? No big deal. I'm just glad she's on our side. Look, I'm all about stoking her ego, but...
Welcome to the museum!
I just want to know if she can handle herself out there. In an environment like this. Anyways. Industrial Hall to level 4, huh? Right. Oh. How's managing? Yeah, I'll top it up. Next day. Next mission, I guess.
I'm just working on relic restoration.
Restore some relics. Alright, more puzzles. I don't mind this. Oh, that was easy. Very antiquated. It's up. Hard finding when
Welcome.
people are freaking on vanishing 5 feet in front of me. Management time.
I'm just working on relic restoration.
Oh, I'm here to restore more relics. I do not attach to these. Alright, I see what's going on. I didn't even need to use the middle ones. Like, knowing I don't have to use every single little hexagon, this actually makes puzzles a lot easier. Kind of puzzles a lot easier. I wonder if they'll make an event out of all these. Out of this. I mean, I doubt it, but I'm
Welcome.
genuinely enamored by these kinds of puzzles. Back to management. And what else can I do? Engine? Yeah. Now we're getting more. Alright. That is a bit of a problem because, although I think we can sack a little bit of tourist appeal. I reckon this must be a 4. Howdy. There's money. Look for yourself. Great name. Phew.
Feel
I don't
free
know what
to
is
have
a
a-
stone girl homes, but I don't think I had that. Yeah. So I don't know. That's all gonna be what we're doing today. We got close to the end.
Welcome to the museum.
Back to the museum management. So I got one more. You don't have exterior, huh? Alrighty. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. That is a lot of bad. Yeah. I mean, let's do it. Let's do it. Okay, more management. Sweet. Okay. Thanks, manager. Almost there. Just to make sure we get, like, all of it. Our bar's gonna fill up today. This day. I was just short. But whatever. I can live. Next business there. The final part.
Good to see you again. I've heard from Miss Eris that under your superb management, the museum is on the verge of regaining the thriving crowds of its heyday. If the momentum continues, and if the History Culture Hall can reopen on schedule, the museum's complete revival is surely just around the corner.
Listen. Alright, let's get the fact. What went missing this time?
So, you guessed it already. I'm afraid there's been another theft. Like the previous cases, a valuable item was stolen from our exhibit. This time in the History Culture Hall. The item in question has a connection to you.
Was it my weapon? Yeah, I'll give it to you right now.
That won't be necessary. We've already made a high-quality replica. It'll be easier to explain once we're actually in the History
Do you think she would have
Culture
objected
Hall.
to a photo of me?
Why don't I take you there now?
And one for her to keep?
With an exhibit like this, all Belabagians will know your story. You can probably guess from the name that the History Culture Hall houses artifacts, replicas, and documents that are of great historical significance to Belobog. Every passing day, we Belobog every child, and this is the item. This projector is a limited edition version, custom made for the museum. The only one of its kind in the whole of Belobog. It can produce images with a resolution up to... Oh, sorry. I'm doing my tour guide thing again. I'm sure someone as well-traveled as yourself has seen much fancier equipment
And I'll be
than
avoiding
this.
the... Wowee, this is so high-tech.
Nice try keeping a straight face. The issue isn't the projector, but the microfilm that goes into it. It's the most crucial piece of this exhibit, and it was stolen. There were some very valuable images on that film, and we hadn't gotten around to making a backup. I must admit, the thieves chose a good target, and they were
Don't
fast
dodge
and
the
efficient.
statement, Pella. What resolution
Flight
is it?
projection is a new addition to the museum. It was intended to be a surprise for visitors when the History Culture Hall reopened. If we don't recover the microfilm, the hall's opening will have to be postponed indefinitely. Some of the images stored on that film are related to you, Miss March 7th, and Master Don Hong. The curators of the museum wanted to take this opportunity to tell the story of the Astral Express's visit to Belobog.
Can we do a reshoot? Alright, let's flip a coin. I don't know what to decide. The dialogue choice. Alright, what did the coin say? Tails.
The parts related to you are only a small portion of the collection. Is that your phone?
What? A new message from Bronya? I'm well, Madam Guardian. I'll be there with Pella.
Was that a message from Lady Bronya? This theft case has been dragging on for too long. She must have decided to intervene. If
Well, I
she
think
can
it's a
delegate
good
more
thing.
resources to the investigation, that should help it move forward faster. No point in waiting around
Yeah,
here.
I'm pretty under-equipped, so...
Let's go pay Lady Branya a visit.
Imagine if I had to go in the fight. I would be pretty under-equipped. So having Branya intervene would be a much-needed boon. Hey.
Welcome. If I'm not mistaken, the two of you just rushed over here from the History and Culture Museum? I appreciate your coming here on such short notice. I should have gotten involved earlier, but I was tied up with other responsibilities. My apologies for letting you take on the investigation without proper support.
Lady Branya, we never saw it like that.
And this was our problem, not yours.
There's no one else here, Pela. No need for such formality.
Okay, Miss Branya.
I heard that you helped recover a number of valuable items for the museum, and that you've been running the museum as a part-time manager? Do you have any insights into this serial theft case?
What's behind this is one smooth criminal for sure.
Well, on that point, we can agree. In any case, this fiasco has been going on right under our noses for too long. Regardless of how cunning and talented the culprit may be, we must draw them out and demonstrate the resolve of the architects. I will issue an immediate directive to mobilize all on-duty Silverman guards in the city to conduct a door-to-door investigation. You're familiar with many of the locals in the administrative district, right? If possible, I'd like you to head to the city center and see if they have any clues to offer us.
Understood. We'll head there at once, Miss Branya. Guess you're stuck with me again for this assignment. Let's meet up at Fountain Plaza.
Well, let's do that. Go. I have a pickpocketing skill of 100. What are you doing there? Well, whatever. This is not for me to worry about.
This place is an endless stream of people. Where do we start?
Let's start with people we already know.
Agreed. That'll be more efficient. I remember lots of folks like to relax around the plaza. Let's head there first.
Children of the Everwinter City, proud citizens of the preservation, hold your heads up high. Grind not against the mundane vulgarities of your everyday lives. Always remember, deep in your hearts, the teachings of the architects and the Supreme Guardian.
Nice speech, but you know anything about the stolen museum artifacts?
Oh, if it isn't the savior of Belobog, the Guardian's honored guest, child of the galaxy and stars. Welcome back to our eternally snow-covered yet forever beautiful winter metropolis.
Yes.
Can you please answer the question we just asked?
I haven't heard of any stolen artifacts. These days, I'm too busy praising the grace of the preservation to be distracted by worldly matters. However, if your hearts are troubled by this affair, then I hope that
let's hope so,
Klapov will
too.
bestow their blessings upon you both, and that you may soon
Although I
find
do like
the
the voice acting.
evildoer who committed such a crime.
I don't know if that's hammy, but I like it.
Thanks for your well wishes. Let's move on.
Yeah, agreed.
I remember you. Do you have any questions after reading the Scam Prevention Guide? Perhaps you've decided to join the Dark Blue Scam Victims Association.
Scams aside, hey, we've been scammed. Well, we've been scammed by some thieves. And I'm wondering if you know about these scammers.
How could I not? Precious items from the History and Culture Museum have been stolen one after another. And the culprit remains at large, despite the Silvermane Guard's noblest efforts to track them down. I'll tell you the truth. I've been preparing to publicly accuse the person responsible for this whole thing for 2 days now.
Huh? Oh, wait. So you have incriminating evidence against the culprit?
Evidence? Who needs evidence? Let me tell you, there is only one person in all of Belobog who could do such a thing. That shameless blue-haired fraudster.
Oh.
You guys are here to investigate the case? Perfect. I'll give you a list of the culprit's scams, too.
Sorry, sir. Today we're only here to investigate the museum thefts. And we can't close the case without evidence. If you come across any reliable clues, please report them to an on-duty Silvermane Guard. Let's get going.
Look. Okay.
Keep at it.
No offense, but whenever there's a
Ready to sign the petition?
thievery case,
Have any other questions?
you never rule out Sampo.
You mean the items that have been disappearing mysteriously from the History and Culture Museum? I heard tell. I wonder if they got their hands on the original manuscripts of Tale of the Winterlands.
Absolutely not. Don't worry, ma'am. I will protect those manuscripts with my life.
Oh, wow! That's a relief to hear. I didn't realize you were so passionate.
Sorry about that. Back to the topic at hand. Do you have any clues that could be linked to the theft of the museum's artifacts? Have you noticed anything unusual lately?
Well, let me think. The editorial department has been recruiting recently. The new editor-intern was scolded by the editor-in-chief a few times. And then... Oh, sorry. These are all everyday occurrences. I really don't know of any noteworthy clues. Maybe you could try asking the other people around here.
I see. Sorry for taking up your time. Let's move along then. Another half day gone. And nothing to show for it. Ugh. Culprit is still hiding in the shadows. Can't we find even one lead?
Ah, if it isn't Belobog's most adorable public servant. And the magnificent outsider. Good day to you.
You know us?
Young lady, I have seen you on many occasions near the Everwinter Monument teaching children the history of Belobog. I am truly in awe of your knowledge and patience.
Okay, thanks for the compliment, I guess. May I ask, with whom do we have the pleasure of speaking?
I am Wallace Cambridge Limestein, the 25th head of the Limestein family. I am honored to make your acquaintance. And yes, I am familiar with this outsider next to you. He often walks right past me without so much as a greeting.
Are you holding a grudge?
How could you say such a thing? I just want everyone to have a proper understanding of basic manners.
All right, we got it. Mr. Limestein, Is there something you want to discuss with us?
As a matter of fact, I do. I noticed you two had been wandering around Executive Plaza for some time now, stopping to ask questions at every turn, so I surmised you were investigating something important. As it so happens, I witnessed a strange incident recently that left me quite puzzled. And after reflecting on it for a time, I decided it would be most appropriate to inform public officials.
This incident, is it related to the museum thefts?
I can't say for sure that it's directly related, but a friend of mine I no longer hear from used to frequent the museum and often talked about its exhibits with a group of us tea lovers.
So by no longer hear from, you mean you've been unable to get in touch with this friend of yours?
Precisely. His name is Norbert. We used to chat during lunch breaks in the lobby of the Goethe Hotel, along with a few other high-class individuals, of course. And one day, Norbert suddenly stopped showing up to our tea parties. It was as though he disappeared into thin air. I still remember the last thing he said to me. Limestein, listen to me. One must be ambitious in life. I'm gonna do something big for once.
Be ambitious in life? Do something big for once? Coming from the mouth of a wealthy gentleman, that sounded rather curious to me. This Norbert guy, do you know what his line of work was?
I'm not entirely sure. I never asked.
Was he really a friend?
What a preposterous statement. You wouldn't understand. Friendship between gentlemen is as pure as water. We are all dignified people. Why bother with such trivial matters?
Because this is... We're bothering because, you know, being a good friend is about knowing a lot about your friend.
In the eyes of most people, there's a world of difference between trivial matters and a career. I have recorded all the clues you provided, Mr. Limestein. Thank you for putting your trust in the Silvermane Guards. We will keep you informed if there are any developments in the investigation.
No, I should be thanking you, young lady of the Guards. Well then, if that's all, I shall take my leave.
I wonder if this friend of Mr. Wallace has anything to do with the museum thefts. That's enough detective work for today. Questioning more people would just be a waste of energy. Let's go report back to Lady Branya.
Report.
Miss Branya, we're back.
Thank you both for your hard work. Did you find out anything in the administrative district?
We didn't find anything directly related to the museum thefts, but there was one thing worth noting.
Yeah. Now this is a story all about
I
how
see.
this one friend of his,
It was the man from the Limestein family who
disappeared and
provided the
died.
information. Norbert. I feel like I've heard that name somewhere before. Please give me a moment to see if I can recall.
Know him?
I remember now. The Minister of Transportation, Noel, has a nephew named Norbert. I believe he's currently working in the municipal department as a transportation coordinator.
Hold on, you can remember all that?
The leader of a city should be familiar with the status and division of labor of her subordinates. That's just part of the job. Norbert's position is indeed an idle one, so it's no wonder he has time to socialize with members of the Limestein family. If what Wallace said is right, then Norbert must have been missing for several days already. There must be someone who knows where he is, even if they want to keep the young man secret. They'll cough it up with the right kind of encouragement. Kyle, can I ask you a favor? I would like you to visit the residence of Mr. Noel and ask around regarding the whereabouts of Mr. Norbert.
Understood, Madam Guardian.
Go get him, Kyle.
Lady Bronya, Miss Pela, I have returned.
You were quite expedient, Kyle. Did you find anything out from the Department of Transportation?
It took a little prodding, but a few of the more timid attendants started speaking up. They say that Mr. Norbert was indeed leaving at odd hours recently. Whenever someone would ask where he was headed, he'd mumble something about going to the shopping street to inspect the site. The attendants think he might have a love interest, someone he doesn't want his family to know about. They haven't mentioned anything to the Minister of Transportation.
Going out at unusual hours, the shopping street, could it be? I have a request. I'd like the two of you to scout out Backwater Pass and see whether anything is happening there.
Why there?
While the two of you were busy questioning people in the city, I received some tip-offs. One source said that suspicious people were recently seen sneaking around the Fragmentum corrosion zone, and that the Silvermane guards didn't prevent them from entering.
So the Silvermane guards. Yeah, so we got a few corrupt guards, huh?
Together with Norbert's mumblings about a shopping street, I think all these clues are pointing in one direction.
Well, say no more. I'm always here to put him in line.
So this Mr. Norbert could well be the museum thief we're looking for? We can't hold off a moment longer. Hurry! Let's go arrest that scoundrel!
My apologies, I have a lot of business to attend to at present. I won't be joining you. Good luck recovering the stolen items.
We can't delay a moment longer.
Well, it's not. Okay, lots of enemies weak to physical. We have a few weak to ice. But then there's this guy.
Can ordinary men still manage to believe in themselves under the scorn of a genius?
Something doesn't feel right. We must be cautious. Whether the culprit is Norbert or someone else, he certainly has no shortage of helpers. Shh! There are people talking inside. Let's see if we can hear them.
Hold on a sec. I think we're gonna get ourselves into a fight, so.
But sir, pretending to be a Silvermane guard is a serious crime.
Stop acting like a wimp. You think you can make a fortune with that kind of attitude? Don't overthink things. Just play your part. Today's password is roast the sausage, not the bread. You got that?
Roast the sausage, not the bread. You hear that, Jet? Roast the sausage, not the bread. In fact, let me write it down for you guys. Roast the sausage. Not the bread.
Got it, sir. Roast the sausage, not the bread.
Don't let anything in that doesn't know the password. Not even a fly. You got that?
Don't worry, Mr. Norbert. I understand.
So it is Norbert after all. And he's making his accomplice impersonate a Silvermane guard. The audacity. We found the culprit. Now we just have to catch him red-handed.
Never stop thinking.
We have the upper hand. Inputting commands. Whoa. Maybe we can keep it down?
Batter up!
Time to twirl!
Let's test your knowledge.
Ready for another?
That should do it.
Enough.
There we go.
Just as my calculations predicted.
Okay. Up again. Running out of food, but I can do this.
Hey, you two! Don't move!
Must be the accomplice.
Say the password or get out of here!
Roast sausage, not the bread.
Yes, that's correct.
So, you're gonna let us in now?
Wait, did you just... Who are you guys? This whole operation...
Looks like our covers. Guess we'll have to do
Way to
this
go,
the
Power.
hard way.
Way to go, Power.
Rules are made to be broken!
So it didn't matter if we memorized it.
Stage your welcome!
That's just right.
Time to twirl!
Never stop thinking. 0 points. Next.
Time to twirl! We have the upper hand. Oh! Time to twirl!
Batter up!
That'll do it.
We'll probably end up running into more of Norbert's goons up ahead. I should proceed with caution.
Alright, that's the case. And we'll just use these.
Keep at it.
It's woken up. Hello.
Do you have answers? Let's test your knowledge.
Enemy targets detected.
Do you know who I am?
Ever see a diamond this big? It's all yours! Time to twirl! I'll contain them.
You must be honored to meet me.
Maybe you can keep it down?
Let's go.
Fun. Oh, that's a
I'm
lot.
asking the questions. Never stop thinking.
There's the bird.
We have the upper hand.
SAS per Kippy. Knowledge is the measure of all things. It reveals truth and falsehood.
points. Next.
Oh, poor you.
How about this?
Time to twirl!
Rules are made to be broken! Backstage, you're welcome!
Let's test your knowledge.
We have the upper hand. I'll contain them.
I'll do it.
Just as my calculations predicted.
Look, it's Norbert again. Let's see what he's talking about this time.
And the film? Is it packed and ready to go?
Right here, boss. The buyer's arriving soon. Here, this way.
Very good, very good. Well done. Patience. Soon we will all be rich.
Film! Did you hear that? That film he mentioned must be the same one that was stolen from the museum. Why would someone from such a wealthy family do something like this for money? It's unbelievable. We have to find a way to stop this before they sell the film.
Never stop thinking. Fail. Get out.
We have the upper hand.
Do you
Why
know
is it
who I
gonna
am? Ever see a diamond this big? All yours!
So, boom.
Time to twirl! Enough.
What are you looking at, huh?
Let's make it quick. Reach the end of the story in your own way.
Wait, don't make a move yet. We should take some pictures as evidence in case your equipment probably has better specs than mine. Norbert of the Cusper family, and everyone else here, turn around and face me. Put your hands where I can see them.
What's going on? Who are you two?
Wallace says hi.
What's going on here, Norbert? Didn't you say your security was impenetrable?
Minions! I mean, Silvermane guards! Get rid of these intruders immediately!
You've got a lot of nerve drawing your weapons in front of an intelligence officer of the Silvermane Guards. Come on, let's give these imposters a taste of justice.
With pleasure.
Enemy data secure. Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
Need I teach someone a lesson? Let's test your knowledge.
The ones of you that are there.
0 points. Next.
Commencing support. This, Time to twirl!
Let's go.
Do you know who I am? Ever see a diamond this big? All yours!
Rules are made to be broken!
I think we'll both do it. Whatever.
Time to twirl!
call that defense? Never stop thinking. Fail. Get out.
I'll contain them.
This is gonna hurt.
Stay close. Not a step back. SAS Perkibi. Knowledge is the measure of all things. It reveals truth and falsehood. Let's test your knowledge. 0 points. Next.
Inputting commands.
Fail. Get out.
You must be honored to meet me. Huh?
0 points. Next.
Time to twirl!
Batter up!
You have answers. Never stop thinking.
Ready for another?
No problem.
There's no point in resisting, Mr. Norbert. Your accomplices have been subdued. There's nowhere to run. You had the audacity to tell your men to disguise themselves as Silvermane guards. I'll be interested to see what kind of sentence the adjudication panel gives you.
This isn't right. You have no evidence of wrongdoing. We're just here to...
Still in denial? Your secret dealings have been photographed. We have all the evidence we need. Is there anything else you want to say?
I knew I couldn't trust you hooligans. Even the simplest of sales was too much for you to handle.
Silvermane Guard Lady, I surrender. Take the microfilm back to the museum. I'm sorry. I only asked one thing. Please don't hand me over to my uncle. With Klepoth as my witness, Uncle would be so angry he'd turn me into a leather jacket.
That's not up to me. It was a difficult journey.
Get the heck out of here.
But it had a happy ending. Not only did we manage to recover the microfilm, we also caught the culprit.
I'm still let down that I wasn't sampled.
That's something worth celebrating.
But what do we know? Right. There'll probably be plenty of other times when we get to Kit Kat.
However, I'm still a little confused. Mr. Norbert is wealthy and opportunistic, but how did he manage to find so many accomplices and organize such a large-scale smuggling operation? These questions can wait until the interrogation. As for you and me, our work ends here. Thanks for your efforts. Come on, let's take the microfilm back to the museum.
All that for a little bit. Alrighty.
It works! The slides play without a hitch. The microfilm is undamaged. Once the projector is restored, the History Culture Hall can reopen to the public. Then visitors can enjoy all three of the museum's most important exhibits. I want to thank you again, on behalf of all the museum staff and all of the citizens of Belobog. If it weren't for your help, I'm afraid many of the exhibits in this museum would have been lost.
Hey, don't mention it.
I'm just stating the obvious. The way I see it, the museum's reopening is a very significant event, and worth remembering more than any other time in the past. A whole generation has grown up in the underworld in the last decade or so, and they never had the privilege of seeing these precious works of art and historical treasures. What you've done has helped bridge a huge gap for them. So, even if it seems small to you, you did a very great thing here. That's enough praise for now. Anyway, if you did want to continue working as a part-time manager and handle the daily operations of the History Culture Hall, I recommend talking to Miss Eris. It's not like we don't have any other suitable candidates for the position. Isn't it great you can help us with such an enjoyable job? Ah, and by the way, I'll keep you informed if we pry anything noteworthy out of that Mr. Norbert guy. See you later.
Well, I'm just going... Something tells me the plot is gonna thicken.
Welcome.
Alright. Here comes the money.
Welcome.
Let's do this. Okay. That's a lot of things. Look, I'm probably gonna massive spike with Clara, but we'd have to make up for it with Totally. Alright, let's try. Literal fanatic fan. Bronya. And Perkins. Sounds like a piece of cake. See? Alright. Well, I guess I am tired enough, but I think we'll call it a stream after. What is this?
Careful now.
That looks like a pretty long way. Well, I'm kind of hurt, so I will just warp there. What was that need to chase you up?
Feel free to have a look around.
Painting. Golden Theater. Sweet. Alright.
Welcome to the
Back to the museum. Seriously, it's a level 9, huh? Start arrangement. Okay. Ah. That's it. Oh, I'm gonna inject it. More over here. Back to music. Okay, guess we're getting your ball. Wait. Duly noted. Well, I'm hoping if I could take a break to pique your interest about volunteering in the museum. Not sure. I should probably ask her. I'll shoot a message. Thanks. Much appreciated.
One should not roam wanton.
She said there was an error. Sweet. Alright, back to the museum. You know what I'm here for? Well, look, we got a couple more here. And Samtho. Bench time. Swell.
Keep at it.
Huh? I reckon we gotta fight one. Okay, but we really could use a teleporter here. There is bear it away.
Tread carefully. Step aside. I have no
Enemy
interest in
data
stoking
secure.
contact.
Net markers activated.
That looks like a lot.
Time for good old counterattack. Time to twirl. We have the upper hand. Ready for another?
One.
You must be honored to me, huh? Time to twirl!
I knew it. Well, that was easy.
Feel free to have a look around.
Got your data. Alright, either we get to the start of the section 5 in 30
Welcome to
minutes,
the museum.
or Oh, well, that was fast.
What brings you here?
You gonna look for me? Yeah, what do I do? I reckon I'll have to go on the path of preservation. There's a problem because
Nice.
oh,
Clemency? Never heard of it.
Time to swirl! Enemy targets detected. I'll contain them. Time to twirl!
okay. How did you
know
two
who I
and
am? Ever see a diamond
then
in
have
cheese
him?
It's all yours!
The truth of life and death, revealed in an instant. This synergy is but a vision.
Time to twirl! Enough. Not good. What are you looking at? This is gonna hurt. Time to twirl!
Lance at the ready. Step aside. Lance ablaze. No interest in stoking conflict. Flaming lance. Forward!
That'll teach you to slow us down. Alright, back to the more important one. That was no biggie. No. Hey. Sweet. I'll take the ether.
to the mute.
I'll cough it up. Let's make some upgrades. So. No. And bada boom. We got some. We got some more. Some stuff. All this. Okay. Oops. Let's just upgrade this. Max power. Hey, it's a manager's job to oversee that everything's going smoothly. I'll do it.
What brings you here?
Ah, nay, this sounds like right a map. There we go. This thing we use in real life scenarios. All right.
Welcome to the museum.
Back to museum management. Just your culture, huh? No biggie. You know, I resent the word hella. You know, that H-E-L-L-A, hella. I blame Life is Strange. Okay. Let's see. All I need is a little bit of micromanaging. Perfect. Say no more. This. That was some data from Automaton, huh? Alright, let's bring it.
Enemy data
That's a lot of
secure.
them.
Net markers activated.
Good thing I have
Time
one.
for good old counterattack. Commencing support. Ready for another? Maybe you can keep it down? Time to twirl!
Let's make it quick.
Clemency? Never heard of it.
Enemy targets to... I'll contain them. Time to twirl!
Let's go.
Well, that was easy.
Glad to see you here at the museum.
Okay, why do you keep appearing when you're like 5 feet in front of me? Come on, game. I know you're all about saving space, memory, but the plot thickens. Well, that will be for another day. I will see you tomorrow. And we'll definitely be doing more of this. We'll definitely be getting to the bottom of this thief. Oh, hey Genesis. I was about to wrap up, but I'm glad you're here. But anyways, I'll see you tomorrow because I gotta go to sleep, and honestly, I can only handle so much plot from this at this time. Yeah.